Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, November 3rd, 2023. Welcome to the Good News live at 9 on Facebook and available later on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzan Maxey. I'm an elder at Allen Park Pres. And my co-host is moderator of the Deacons. She's a certified social media expert and a communications manager extraordinaire, Kerri. Good morning,
Kerri. Wow, Sue. Wow. Can we do that again? Let's hit the rewind.
Okay.
What a fantastic intro. Thank you, my friend. And Sue is also an excellent graphic artist.
Yeah.
And a wonderful person. All right. So enough about us. Friday, it's November. It's the first Friday in November. That means Christ Not Lunches today. We're doing that after the show. Then we don't do it again until the fourth Friday. So we have two in a row, but that's okay. Oh, look how fast you are getting those graphics up.
You thought I wasn't awake this morning. Ha!
I did not. I think you were more worried that I wasn't awake this morning. It took me forever to get going. I don't know what is wrong. Maybe it's the time change coming, right? I don't know how
that. Getting ready for it. Next week, I won't know what day it is, what time it is, or nothing. I don't know. They need to leave that alone. They just need to leave that alone. But
I kind of like it. It doesn't bother me, but I don't like the nighttime part where it gets dark at 5.
Oh, yeah.
All we have to do is get to the winter solstice, and then it starts going the other way, which usually around December 21st. So we just got to make it to there, and then every day it'll start going the other direction. Good morning, everyone who's watching. We have Sandy Sauer. I can only see people who comment, so if I don't mention your name, it's not personal. Morning, Sandy Sauerbeck, Judy Hatch, Norma Bentley, and Joan Riggs.
Good morning, ladies.
So
tomorrow there's something big going on at our friends up the street at the Elks, and that is Motown night. So this is tomorrow, Saturday, November 4th, from 6:30 to 10:30, and they're going to have good old Motown music and food, and bring your friends, and sounds yummy. Bumpy cake. Who doesn't like?
Yes. I mean, Bumpy Cake is the company that makes Bumpy Cake is not going to be making it anymore. So that would be
really? Oh, wow.
Yes, I heard something about that. Man, these Elks don't stop. They just had their big Halloween party, and here they are already back at it. Good for them. So if you're looking for something to do, Saturday night, there you go.
And then Saturday night, we've already mentioned this. Don't forget to set your clocks back. But you're going to get an extra hour of sleep, so that'll be good.
That will be good. And ever since cell phones have been in existence, I feel like setting the clocks back is like less of a thing to worry about. Sometimes
there's clocks around the house. We have one sitting on our mantle that I look at all the time. I have to set my car. You would think that would be automatic, but I have to set my car.
Right.
And of course the microwave and the clock in the kitchen. And so, there's still,
there's still something. I'm really
say the wrong time.
I'm really good at setting back the clocks in cars. I don't know why, maybe because my dad was an auto mechanic, but sometimes I don't set any of my clocks back in the house till the next day. And then it's kind of like exciting to like, woohoo, look, it's only this time.
What time is it? Yeah.
What time is it really? What time?
Did I set that back? Did I do it or not?
I know. But I'm trying to think about this. So if you did not set your clock back, which there's no way in the world you're not going to, because almost everyone has a phone, you're going to know what time it is. So don't worry. It's nothing to worry about. It's going to be a lot lighter in the morning for the kids that are going to school. That's what we got to focus on.
So the PW Bible study this year is called Sacred Encounters, and I believe I have a picture here. It's called Sacred Encounters, the Power and Presence of Jesus Christ in Luke Acts. And if you would like to join us on Monday, that's November 6th at 7 p.m., PB Circle, we meet on Zoom. so you don't have to drive anywhere in the dark because it's gonna be dark earlier on Monday. So if you'd like to join us, contact me at appw@allenparkpres.org, and I will send you the Zoom invite.
I am putting your PW email in the chat, and that email also works really good if you want to surprise Sue and volunteer at the craft fair, or to donate baked goods, which always need a lot of those. I have an email in the middle of the night. Someone's donating 2 gift cards.
Cool.
I will forward that to you after our show. So that always helps. Always helps. A couple of businesses in Allen Park are going to donate as well. So we love that. Now that trunk or treat is over, I think we can. I've heard a lot of like jokes on the radio about we go from Halloween right to Christmas, and I'm like, I did
Not us. No, we have a craft fair first.
but I did the same thing. If you look at the bulletin this week, it's like all Christmas stuff, including the annual holiday extravaganza.
Well, yeah, I guess craft fair is Christmas, isn't it?
It is. No, I don't think they only sell Christmas things there, but it's a perfect place to go to buy Christmas things and unique decor and other things. Everything is handcrafted. There are, as far as I know, there are not a lot of craft fairs that are just handcrafted.
No.
So I think that's what makes ours very unique.
That's what I've been told. And Elaine Doran is very adamant about keeping it only handcrafted items. So
right. So I mean that is absolutely true. So an email went out yesterday with a flyer. If you save it your email and show that flyer at the welcome table at the craft fair, they will enter you into a drawing to win a door prize.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to worry. And we did pass out 11 or 1,200 flyers, right, at the farmer's market and the trunk or treat. So I don't think there's a lot of people in Allen Park that don't have one of those flyers. But if you were not trunk or treating with us, all you got to do is show the graphic. It's on Facebook, and I emailed it out. If you didn't get the email, just let me know and I'll send it to you. And oh, hi, Amy Barman. I'm going to see Amy today. Amy, we do have ChristNet launches, correct? And Winslow's daughter had her surgery on Wednesday, and she is doing well. Prayers are appreciated.
Wonderful.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about other things that happen at the craft fair. We have the cafe. The cafe, which has the now famous croissant sandwiches.
Absolutely.
Yes, chicken croissant sandwiches. So if you want one, you need to get one early in the game, because
yes,
they have been known to sell out because they are so good.
Oh yeah, we got enough this year. Hopefully everybody in Allen Park will come by and get one, because if they don't, we're gonna have a lot of chicken salad croissants left over. But
please go buy
will not run out this year.
please go and buy them. That is one way that we make the craft fair better, because it's really hard when you're going crafting, shopping all day long, and you don't want to stop and waste time eating lunch. You're going to see it right there.
Yep.
And for traveling around and for other things, you need to go to our bake sale.
Oh yeah.
I am a horrible cook and an even worse baker, and bake sales are like so exciting to me because you get all of these wonderful things. So be sure to stop by the bake fair, the bake sale. And there's something new about the profits this year, right, Sue?
Yep. This year, the ladies voted that we will be donating all of the profits to the Allen Park Presbyterian Church stained glass windows project. So
that is so cool.
It was unanimous. We all said, yes, that's what we want to do. So
some people may not understand how unique that is, because the Presbyterian women, the profits went towards mission, and they always, selected missions throughout the years. But this year they're donated to our stained glass project, which is going to be wonderful. That's so wonderful. Thank you.
And you mentioned already, if they show the flyer, which this is what the flyer looks like. You can see at the bottom, it says, bring in this flyer for a chance at a door prize. But if you just take a picture of this with your phone and show it on your phone, we will give you credit and we will give you a chance for a door prize.
Right. So that flyer is everywhere. It's all over Facebook.
Yes.
I see it. I see it being shared every single day. It's at the event on Facebook. It got emailed out yesterday. All you got to do is save that email, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. You show it. They give you credit for showing it, and then you have a chance to win the door prizes. And those door prizes are announced throughout the day, right, Sue?
No, actually, they're all done at the end of the day. So 4 o'clock, I believe, Lane starts pulling names.
All right.
There are a lot of door prizes that go out. So
and do you have to be you have to be present to win?
No, you do not. No, you do not.
All right.
You do not.
All right, because that's all right. That is fantastic because a
you
lot
have
of
to
people
fill out the slip and make sure you legibly write your name and your address and your phone number, because some of the door prizes are what the crafters have donated. So you could get a really cool gift, from one of the crafters.
Oh, that's cool.
We ask for gift cards. We get a lot of those in because then those are easy to mail. So no, you do not have to be present to win. They will be mailing them to you, or if it's something that doesn't mail easily, then you'll be called and people will deliver it to you or arrange for you to pick it up at the church or whatever. You'll get your stuff.
That's good to know. I don't even know if I knew that, Sue, after all these years. That's so funny. So all right, so make sure you share that graphic and have a chance to win something cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And just one last thing. So we do need baked goods. If you're a baker, we could use the gift cards for donations, and we need volunteers. If you're a warm body and you're friendly, then we could use your help coming and helping direct traffic. People need to know where the bathrooms are. That's really very important. So
yes,
just being friendly and whatever. So if you'd like to volunteer, you can sign up online. Kerri's got it all set up on the website. And
yes, and of course I don't have the link handy because I have a lot of things open. Just send me an email. Put my email in the chat. I will send you the form. It's easy to fill out.
Yep.
And we would definitely love the help. You don't have to be a woman. You can be a man.
We will accept help from a man.
Yes, and a responsible young person too. Probably over 18 is better, but it's a fun day. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on.
Yep.
And it will definitely get you in the Christmas spirit. Fun.
Fun.
Right.
As we mentioned already, it's not Christmas yet.
Right. Let's go back to fall, right? Let's go back to autumn.
And the leaves, they're falling and they're turning colors and it's pretty and they're falling and they're very pretty and they're falling.
I know what you're leading to, Sue. This has gone somewhat viral. If you haven't heard about this yet, Ben Nemi, who is in elementary school, is starting a leaf raking service with his dad, who is Chris Nemi, who is a longtime youth advisor at our church and serves on the trustees. They will come and rake your leaves, and he does not charge for the raking of the leaves. He only asks for a donation for Camp Wakanda. Ben has grown up at Camp Wakanda. He is like a mini adult. He was just at the work camp that I was at, and just an amazing child and family. And if you want to get a hold of, obviously you need to call or text Chris Nemi, who works midnights, so you can catch him after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and make whatever type of donation you would like to Camp Wakanda, and you'll get your leaves done, all for a good cause.
Yep.
Look at that pretty graphic we have up. So you can see what Ben looks like. That's a picture from the work camp. Him with a leaf pack on, which was just about as heavy as him. So pretty cool, right? All right. So we have Thanksgiving in this month, Sue. So before, you need to get your calendars out
Yes.
You can look in the bulletin and it's all in there. You're going to be shocked at how many different things. The whole bulletin's redone this week, but we have a couple fun fellowship things going on.
One thing we're going to learn stuff at, and that is exploring the Book of Confessions. If you haven't already joined us for the 2 first sessions, the 3rd session is coming up Wednesday, November 15th, which is what, next week already, right? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
No, week after next. So you've still got time. We have it's a hybrid, so it means we meet in person in the parlor. So if you'd like to meet in person, or if you don't want to drive at night, can't drive at night, don't want to leave your nice warm house at night, we have the Zoom option as well. So, and we have recorded that. So if you would like to join us for the 3rd session, but you're afraid you won't know what happened the first 2, contact me and I can send you a Zoom link and you can catch up. So you'll be right on the same page as everybody else.
Right. And who is the lay leader for this session, Sue?
It's going to be Mary Lou Provo is going to lead us this time.
Oh, that'll be really great.
Yep. She's very knowledgeable.
Yeah, she is very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. That is going to be wonderful. I attend on Zoom. It's really cool because the way the class is set up, you're sort of sitting at the table because the table is right by the TV in the parlor. So you feel like you're like sitting right there watching and you're at the meeting. So if you need help with Zoom or anything else, or is there anything you can't figure out, you can always contact us. We will help you.
We will help you.
We will help you. And last month, I missed one of my favorite nights of the month, game night. I missed it last month because I went to the work camp, and I'm looking forward to Friday, November 17th. We're back in the parlor.
3rd Fridays. Just remember, 3rd Friday, you need to be in the parlor.
And it says 7 to 9, and it's really funny because we don't like to leave at 9. So we have Deanna looking at us like ding, ding, ding. We just want to play games all night. It feels like being.
We got to finish this game.
Yes, it feels like being at ChristNet or at camp. So if you haven't given it a try, it's like a free thing. If you can bring something, you can bring something to share for a snack. We always have like a crazy amount of different things.
Yeah. It was really good last week. Or last month. You really missed it, Kerri.
Oh,
I know.
Don't tell me
Camp Wakanda was cool, I know, but
yes,
you really missed it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the food at Camp Wakanda and the hospitality by Joanne Taylor and Cynthia Harmon and everyone else was phenomenal.
I know.
But I know.
So you can't be in 2 places at the same time. I know.
So we all had fun. That's all that matters.
Yep.
So if you're looking for something to do, everybody is welcome. We have had all ages at this card group. It just works out. People get into groups and start playing things. Before you know it, it's 9 o'clock, and Deanna's like, "Gotta leave pretty soon."
She's our timekeeper.
She's our timekeeper.
She's certainly my timekeeper. She tries to keep me on time, but yeah, she doesn't make it.
She doesn't have to deal with me too, because that'd be really bad. I like to, go to my own beat. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right, so there's 3. What's the other one? The card making class. That is something that happens in person at 10 o'clock in the morning, which it'll be light at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Always be light. Linda Clark let us know that she has expanded the class size to 12 people. And before you know it, she'll probably have 50 people lined up in the fellowship hall, but that's okay. This is also a fun thing that has a second part to it. Linda Clark is an amazing crafter. She has been sending out cards, many cards monthly for the deacons for so long. She has come to ChristNet and made cards. This little group, she brings everything, and you make a couple of cards and learn some cool tricks, and the $5 donation goes to our food pantry.
Yep.
So that you really can't, you're enjoying fellowship, you're having fun, you're talking, laughing, making cards, and contributing
good,
to our
too.
food pantry. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I have good news about our food pantry too. Culver's in Allen Park is going to have us as their Concrete for a Cause fundraiser. It's November 13 to 17. $1 from every concrete mixer goes to our food pantry. So everyone, no dieting between
Yeah, no
November
dieting.
13th to 17th. You have to have at least one mixer a day.
Oh, yeah, that.
I did not say that, but please. I
Yes,
was
you did.
I just saw the graphic yesterday. As soon as that gets advertised officially, I will get that out and ask you to share. What a fun fundraiser that'll be.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we've given you so many ways you can support the church and the camp already. We could just call it a day. What time is it?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, we've been babbling. It's almost the end of our show. I could go on for an hour. How about you?
Yeah, me too.
All right. I can't say that I am breaking this news because I've heard Pastor Tim talk about it.
Yeah.
But get ready for this. We are having a Christmas Advent workshop.
Woo-hoo. We haven't had those in a while.
We have not, and they are so fun. It's going to be on the first Sunday of Advent, which is December 3rd. And there's going to be crafts, music, pizza, a dessert potluck, all ages. There will be women and men leading the crafts. It's from 4 to 6 in the fellowship hall. And if you want to lead a craft, we'll give you the information in the chat. And it's also in the bulletin, but don't worry because the sign up hasn't even started yet. So if you want to lead a craft, let us know and watch for the signups next week. It's going to be a fun night. You don't want to miss this one. We have a huge building. We can fit a lot of people in there.
Yeah, we can.
Right.
So we're into the Christmas, and something that we have done for many years.
Right. And
Giving
right.
tree, right?
Right, which is a paper tree. It's not it's a Christmas tree that's made of paper. It's green and it has paper ornaments on it. And what do those ornaments do? So you tell me. I'll be happy.
Oh, you can make me work this morning, eh? Well, we adopt kids.
That is correct. Local elementary age kids. Last year, I think we did 62. And Nancy Atkinson, we call her Miss Christmas on the Deacons. She's been involved in this important ministry for so many years. It's almost a year-long project for her because she does get donations of different items and different things throughout the year. So you will see the giving tree in the narthex in a couple weeks. And then you will also see the mitten tree, which is a real Christmas tree in the hallway near the restrooms. So the kinds, if you are an early shopper, like my friend Corey Lockridge, she's already bought board games. If you want to look for deals in stores, the things we're looking for are board games that are great for families, or card games like Uno, things we play at our game night. She's really looking for coloring books this year. And I looked on Amazon, and it's kind of hard to find deals on those, but she has a donation of 80 boxes of crayons. So she would really like to have coloring books. And then we do 25 gift cards to Meijer or Target. That helps if a child needs something that isn't included with what we give them. And then we collect mittens and gloves and hats and scarves. You can put those right on the mitten tree. And then what happens is Nancy Atkinson will come through on December 19th. She will take off everything that's appropriate for the children that'll be on her list. But the mitten tree stays up till the end of the year. Aubrey Buffa is doing a drive for the mitten tree as well. We give those to our Guests at Christnet and to other local nonprofits. So that's it in a nutshell. Good morning, Donald. Nice to see you. So that's what happens with that. You'll see all of this information in the bulletin, and you can always call me.
We ask if the items are either returned to the church by December 19th or ordered through Amazon or whatever, because then, they're packaged up and they're taken to the schools, which is where we get, the children's names and whatever. So we have to have time to get them there before school is out for the break. So
right, it's always a big job to get everything together. Nancy may have to do last minute shopping if we don't get something that we need. We always have faith we will, and we normally do. Somehow it always comes together. But yeah, the deadline for schools is December 19th. So we have some time to get going on that right now. And it always works out one way or the other.
Now, speaking of going out in faith, we had one thing that I was like, how are we going to serve 40 people in one day? I mean, that was just amazing. So it happened, right?
Yes, it did. It happened. I don't think we got all of the items that we needed, but we did a pretty good job of getting the things that were asked for, and 21 meals were provided. So we did a really good job. And now it's November. We have new things that we need, and it's instant mashed potatoes in the 4-ounce package or the 9-ounce boxes, or gravy packets or jars. So that is going to go along with other things that we are getting donated or are purchasing through donations. So that is your mission while you're shopping, to look for deals for these things. Somebody just called me yesterday and asked me what November food pantry needs were. Thank you, Norma, for your kind words. I appreciate it. All right. And man, we got a lot of stuff on here. I think we're getting to the end of our list here, Sue.
Yeah. Yes.
We are a busy, busy church. Oh, we might make a quick announcement about Christmas Eve, because Christmas, the 4th Sunday of Advent and Christmas Eve are on a Sunday. So that is probably a pastor's nightmare, but
likely.
we have to do it because that's how it works. And sometimes, ooh, you already made a nice graphic. Love it. I'm going to need that. So we have a 10 a.m. service as normal for Sunday of Advent, Advent candle readers, the whole thing. And then at 5:30, we are having our short kid-friendly service with Pastor Tim and Nick Fugetti. It's becoming a very popular service because it's quick. The kids yes, the kids understand what's going on, and you can get them home and get them ready to wait for Santa to come in the morning. Mm-hmm. And our traditional service is going to be at 9 o'clock. You cannot miss this. That's a lot of services in one day. So we are going to have the blended traditional service, Christmas carols and handbells and the organ and the band, candlelight and communion at 9 o'clock. So we will be sure to publish that a lot in the upcoming weeks. And then on a more somber note, if you're suffering the loss of a loved one and the holidays aren't feeling quite what they normally do, Norma Bentley and I are hosting a Surviving the Holidays Grief Share seminar. It's on Zoom. It's just for one evening. It's on Monday, November 20th at 6:30. And it's a chance for you to be with other people who understand how you feel. You watch a brand new video with helpful tips. You'll get a $5. The cost is $5 for a holiday survival guide, and you get to share some of your feelings about what you're going through. And if anyone has gone through grief during the holidays, you know it can be very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. All right. Last thing that I want to say, Sue, are you still with me?
Yep.
Okay.
I had to cough.
All right. All right, there we go. So Sue, I want to use your good reading voice.
After I've been coughing, okay.
November, before we start getting into, everything Christmas, and we have to remember stewardship. And stewardship is something that we should be involved with every day and all year long.
All year long.
It's everything we do. If you walk down the street and you pick up trash that's on the side of the road, every little thing you do is considered stewardship. At the church in November, we concentrate on the part of stewardship that involves giving money to the church, which are called pledges. And your pledge is a promise on how much money you'll think you'll be able to give to the church in the new year. And the session, the finance committee will look at those figures and they'll figure out how they think the budget will look, and then we'll format a budget to bring for approval for the following year. It's very important just to know what we think we can expect. It's not a scary, pledging seems so scary, like you put your hand out and pledge. It's just a promise so that the session can do some financial planning. It can involve everything from programs, staffing, ministry, outreach, everything that you can possibly imagine. So during the month of stewardship, we like to talk about stewardship. And I asked people who attended the work camp if they would give me a quote or something of their time at the camp, because we had such an unusual camp with so many people who hadn't been to camp in so long.
Many years, yeah.
20 and 30 years, some of them. Some hadn't been there since they were in 7th grade. So I got this beautiful quote from Christine Blahnik, and it describes stewardship to me so well. If you could read it, Sue, I would appreciate it.
All right. The Camp Wakanda work weekend was fantastic. My contribution was creating a report of all the gifts on site. With my remaining time, I raked the leaves away from 5 of the buildings to protect the foundations this winter. While I worked, I could hear the roofers talking, kidding, laughing, and enjoying each other. It reminded me of Walt Whitman, and I knew he'd be writing a poem about it, The Song of the Workmen, if he were here, and perhaps he was. In the fellowship of morning breakfast, the day's work, the evening meals, cards, vespers, I felt the definition of church, that we were members of one body, working together, giving of ourselves, united in a common purpose. Guy and Joanne Taylor, thank you for this opportunity to serve. It really was a gift. And that's from Christine Blahnik.
So perfect.
Lovely words. Thank you.
What a way to describe how wonderful working together really truly is. Thank you for reading that. I love your reading voice. All right. So, Sue, if you want to throw up the animal shelter graphic real quick, I had to take that out of the bulletin this week. Please don't think we're not doing it anymore. I just ran out of room because there's so many new things. So there is a list. If you can't remember what it is, you've seen it so many times, but sometimes you know how that goes. Just let me know and I'll send it to you. It'll be back next week. And there, Sue is showing it right now. Some really odd things: trash bags, Sharpies, laundry soap. So if you
softener sheets.
Yep. So if you have any of those things lying around, put them in our box. It fills up every week and we take it somewhere. So we are supporting the animals in the community as well. All right, we are over on time. We should probably get moving so I can get to Christ and have lunches.
Yes. Well, our scripture today is Genesis chapter 28, verse 15. I am with you and watch over you wherever you go.
Perfect.
So that is, I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. So wherever you go, he's watching.
Great choice, Sue. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for all them hearts you guys are throwing up in the chat. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about, reach out to either one of us. We're happy to help. And if
you want to learn more about the good news, please be sure to join Pastor Tim for devotions live at 9 Monday through Thursday on Facebook, and join us Sundays at 10 a.m. for worship. It's live streamed on Facebook and YouTube, or you can come in person in our beautiful sanctuary in Allen Park, where I will give you a hug if you want.
Free hugs.
And if you would like to be a guest on our show, we would like to have you as a guest. So if you have a special birthday or an anniversary, or you would just like to come have coffee and chat with us, we'd love to have you. So
yes, and we've been babbling for 3 weeks now because Sue and I have been extremely busy with different events and things going on. Please volunteer. We would like to have a guest next week. That would be wonderful. Please do it.
And if you're a crafter for our craft fair and you'd like to be with us next Friday just before the craft fair, that would be awesome. We'd like
Yes, I
to
would.
hear what you're going to have at the craft fair on Saturday, and we can chat with you. So
Free advertising.
that's right.
Free advertising. All right.
In the
So-
meantime, remember, you are a beloved child of God, and God loves you.
And so do we.
So do we.
Friends, thank you for
Great
being
week.
with us. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being with us. And we appreciate you being loyal and spreading the good news about everything that's going on at the church. So we will see you soon. See you on Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.